Jay reach out yet?
Nah, Bob. He ghosting.
What the f*** is this motherfucker doing? These things sweet now, cause I'm in here.
It's all good. You about to get out on bail.
Nah, fuck that. Hey, yo.
Whoa, 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 hello.
Hey! Look at Mr. Diddy!
You ready?
Yo!
How you doing?
I'm doing good. Hey, Mr. Diddy, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. Out here. DJ Khaled, we the best golf tournament. You're so famous, I had to pull up on you and say that you're doing a great job.
Thank you so much.
I love the jacket. You're making a statement. You look great. Were you guys surprised that the bail was denied yesterday? I guess you're hoping it'll be done today, correct? But you guys look great. We love the fashion moment. You look fantastic.
Trial, with only 2 of his sons, King Combs and Christian Combs, showing up at his recent bail hearing. The rest of his 7 children didn't attend, and reports suggest they're attempting to distance themselves from their father amid the growing controversy. The shocking allegations of abuse against Diddy have stunned many, with disturbing claims that he was also trying to groom his stepson. In an unexpected twist, it's been revealed that his stepson not only attended the trial but may have also been involved in the abuse alongside Diddy. This case is unfolding in ways no one could have anticipated. Desperate for help and some kind of support, even tried talking to the yacht captain the next morning, hoping for someone to at least listen. But instead of empathy or action, she was met with a dismissive, cold response. The captain brushed it off, suggesting that she was probably partying voluntarily. Voluntarily, excuse me? That kind of response is the very definition of tone-deaf and makes you question the moral compass of anyone who could dismiss such a serious accusation so casually. But if you thought that was the worst of it, think again, because the fallout from what Grace allegedly experienced doesn't just end with that horrifying night. No, it gets even more heart-wrenching. Grace claims she was essentially forced to keep serving, unable to escape the situation, as though her trauma didn't matter and she was just expected to carry on as if nothing happened. This isn't just disturbing, it's utterly devastating. Christian, even after everything that allegedly happened, continued to have Grace serve him like nothing ever went down. Talk about a toxic work environment, right? It's like this man supposedly crossed every line imaginable, and yet she was forced to carry on as if it were just another day. Can you even imagine the mental toll of such a situation? But sadly, it doesn't stop there. To make matters worse, Grace's personal life began to crumble under the weight of everything she had endured. The emotional trauma from the incident spiraled into a complete breakdown. She lost her job, her mental health took a nosedive, and as if that wasn't devastating enough, her long-term relationship fell apart too. Her partner couldn't handle the emotional strain of what she was going through, and they eventually split. It's an unimaginable cascade of heartbreak and loss that leaves you questioning how one person could endure so much.
Like father, like son, the apple don't fall too far from the tree. Ladies and gentlemen, as I said before,
to be honest, it's hard to even fathom what it must have been like for Grace. Losing both her career and a long-term relationship, all while carrying the weight of such unimaginable trauma, is nothing short of heartbreaking. The emotional scars of what she endured, coupled with the collapse of her personal and professional life, paint a picture of devastation that's difficult to put into words. It's a level of pain and resilience most of us can't even begin to comprehend. But sadly, it doesn't end there. According to Grace's lawyer, she has been battling deep depression ever since that fateful night, and the weight of it all has forced her to seek therapy just to begin processing what happened.
His sons, and they have accusations against them, they could, as you said, face these charges in the future. What do you think? Do you think that they would flip?
I think it's a lot less likely that Justin and Christian would flip. I've seen children testify against their parents. We've seen it on Law and Crime many times.
I think it goes right along with what you asked me about at the top, which was her attorney's statement. These types of things where you see that the government is intervening, it's almost like before that, a lot of victims of crimes are under a type of gaslighting.
How are you doing this morning? How's it going, Justin? Let's see. How are you feeling this morning? How's the twins?
Probably for my mom to follow your dreams. And for my pops, can't stop, won't stop.
Yeah, can't stop, won't stop. I like that. All right. I actually like the message of that because, you know, you got to keep on going forward no matter what anyone says.
You know what's up. Oh, hold on. This is my new song right here, too. Whoa.
You've been able to speak to your son.
What did you say to him when you visited him in court? Is he doing? How are you feeling today?
Diddy's son breaks silence on parties, says he's done with his dad. Sean Diddy Combs may be the king of hip-hop, but his empire is shaking to its core. From million-dollar deals to family drama, the spotlight is now on his son, who isn't holding back after shocking allegations have surfaced involving a 12-year-old victim. With these revelations coming to light, the question arises what's really going on behind the scenes. This explosive family fallout is stirring up quite a stir, raising doubts about the people at the top of the industry. There's a lot to unpack here, but before we dive deeper into this Pandora's box, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell for more updates and videos like this.
What was the greatest advice you have received in your life that has stuck with you throughout your career?
Probably for my mom to follow your dreams. And for my pops, can't stop, won't stop.
Yeah, can't stop, won't stop. I like that. All right.
We're going to make damn sure that we're right before we do that. But the names that we're going to name, assuming that our investigators confirm and corroborate what we've been told, the day will come when we will name names other than Sean Combs, and there's a lot of names.
Conspirator in the growing lawsuit against Diddy, and it seems the apple didn't fall far from the tree. As the legal battle intensifies, Christian's involvement raises more questions about the family's connection to the allegations. With the stakes getting higher, it's clear that this case is far from over, and the Combs family's future is now hanging in the balance. Could this be the breaking point for Diddy and his children? The drama continues to unfold with every new revelation.
Interesting too, because this time around, you know, Diddy was brought in first. He was brought in about a couple minutes after 2 p.m. today, and we were all kind of waiting to see. We had heard mumblings that his mom might be in courtroom, that we were waiting for the children, but then nothing happened. But then, in another twist and turn, the children do walk in, but this time it was a lot smaller bunch than it was the last time. So last time you're having all of Diddy's children, except with the exception of Love, who is just a 2-year-old child, so she wasn't at court. But you had all of Diddy's children there except Love. But this time around, you just had Justin Combs and Christian Combs, meaning that there was no Quincy there today. Delilah and Jesse weren't there. Chance wasn't there. And the caretakers of his younger children who aren't of age just yet, they were not present inside the courtroom as well today. But his mom also wasn't in court today. So when Diddy came inside, you know, it was still that standard issued MDC jumpsuit. He's wearing khaki. You know, from that video of, I think that was obtained by Daily Mail back in September, of Diddy playing hacky sack in Central Park, to now he appeared just astonishingly thinner, which you can expect to be inside a federal detention center for a couple months now. A lot different from the luxury lifestyle that he was living before, but he appeared very noticeably thinner. And
And if you think that's bad, it gets even more gut-wrenching. Grace missed out on celebrating her own sister's wedding, an event she had been eagerly planning for 18 months. A day that should have been filled with joy and love became something she couldn't even bear to attend because the emotional toll was simply too overwhelming. It's heartbreaking to think of all the moments stolen from her by this trauma.
Christian King Combs isn't letting his dad, Sean Diddy Combs' sex trafficking court hearing get in the way of him partying with his girlfriend, Raven Trees.
But why all? It gets even messier. Not only is Christian allegedly tied to some deeply disturbing actions, but he's also reportedly linked to the infamous freak-off parties that have haunted his father Diddy for years. Yeah, you heard that right, those wild, scandalous parties that have been the subject of whispers and headlines might involve more than just Diddy. Sources are now claiming that it wasn't just Diddy indulging in these chaotic lifestyles, his sons were allegedly right there in the middle of the action. And guess what? Christian's name has also been dragged into this bombshell lawsuit. The connections here are as shocking as they are explosive, and it's clear that this story is only just beginning to unravel. And if you thought it couldn't get any more shocking, think again, because the lawsuit names none other than Justin Combs, Diddy's eldest son. Yes, this bombshell revelation has not only implicated Christian, but has now dragged Justin into the mix as well. The drama surrounding this family just keeps piling up, and it seems like the skeletons in the Combs closet are spilling out at an alarming rate. With both sons now tied to these serious allegations, the spotlight on the Combs empire has never been more intense. It's a storm that's bound to shake their world and everyone watching it unfold.
Breaking news for you now, a federal raid at the LA home of music mogul Sean Diddy Combs. You see a large law enforcement operation presence at that home. Our Fox Los Angeles sister station is reporting the raid is part of a sex trafficking investigation.
In a lawsuit filed by a woman named Jones, the allegations take an even darker turn. It's claimed that both Justin Combs and Diddy were allegedly involved in soliciting sex workers and admitting underage girls to a listening party. But wait, it gets even more shocking. Jones alleges that party guests were drugged, their drinks spiked without their knowledge, creating an atmosphere of manipulation and danger. And the spotlight doesn't stop at Diddy, and Justin Combs is also reportedly named in this lawsuit as someone actively involved in deeply disturbing acts. The accusations include spiking drinks and even assaulting a woman at one of these parties. If true, this paints a horrifying picture of exploitation and abuse tied to a family that has long been idolized in the public eye.
Justin Combs' attorney speaks out after claims that he's banned from renting homes in Los Angeles after allegedly wrecking them. Listen, y'all, the realtors in LA are fucking fed up with the Combs family, bro. Like, they are done with the Combs family. Like, they banning everybody in the Combs family from renting homes in LA.
Is this for real? It just keeps getting more intense. Back in April, things took a wild turn when the feds raided Diddy's $40 million a la mansion Tezza. And guess who was seen fleeing the scene? None other than Justin and Christian Combs. Yes, they were reportedly running from the raid. But why? Well, the Department of Homeland Security came in with a full-scale operation, and it wasn't just any raid. Reports say that incriminating evidence, including tapes, allegedly surfaced from Diddy's homes. These tapes are said to contain footage from those infamous freak-off parties and other deeply disturbing activities. The level of secrecy and criminality surrounding these tapes is nothing short of chilling.
Justin Combs allegedly unruly parties has real estate agents in LA refusing to rent to him. Auto slam! Well, they probably refusing to rent to him because daddy's money's tied up.
And guess who's already implicated in all of this mess? Of course, none other than Justin and Christian. These two are seemingly at the center of the storm, with their names now tied to some of the most disturbing allegations to ever hit the Combs family. As the details continue to unravel, it's becoming clear that this scandal could be much bigger than anyone anticipated. The Combs empire, once untouchable, now faces a reckoning that could change everything.
Justin Combs faces an $190,000 lawsuit over alleged Miss Bentley payments. Now, this is at a trying time right now for his family. A lot of the money his father owned, P. Diddy, might be seized as assets by the federal government because they're prosecuting P. Diddy right now for sexual.
So what did they do? Did they dip? Of course they did. After the raid went down, Justin and Christian were seen fleeing the scene with bags in hand. But once the dust settled, guess who came back? You guessed it, Justin and Christian. They returned, probably to grab their things and try to lay low, hoping to stay under the radar. Talk about messed up family drama. But guess what? The drama didn't stop there. Things are only getting worse for Justin now, and it's clear this whole situation is spiraling out of control. He's not just dealing with lawsuits and family chaos. Justin is now being blacklisted in the LA real estate market. Sources say Justin can't even get a call back from a real estate agent after his infamous party lifestyle became well known. It's reportedly becoming harder than ever for him to secure a rental in LA, with his reputation taking a serious hit. This drama is seriously affecting not just his career, but his ability to live his day-to-day life in the city. Well, let's be real for a second. Can you even blame him for all the backlash? With the way Justin's been living his life, it's no surprise he's facing trouble. His Instagram is practically a highlight reel of wild, alcohol-fueled parties. He's infamous for throwing gatherings that get completely out of hand, and it's no secret he loves to live large. Talk about stunting like your daddy, right? But here's the kicker: when he rented homes in LA, he wasn't exactly keeping it low-key. He'd tell agents he was hosting a small gathering of 20 people, but when the party actually started, it was more like 200 people tearing up the place. Sounds like a total disaster, doesn't it? As if Justin Cole's life wasn't already a complete circus of wild parties, family drama, and legal battles, guess what else he's dealing with now? Some serious financial trouble. Yep, Justin is digging himself deeper and deeper into a hole, and this time it's not just lawsuits and shady dealings. His wallet is taking a major hit. Porsche is coming after him for not paying up on his luxury car. Looks like things are spiraling out of control in more ways than one. Let's rewind a little bit. Back in January 2022, Justin leased a shiny new Bentley Baga V8, a car that's basically the definition of a flex. The deal? 42 payments of $3,365.23 each, making for a very expensive ride. But here's where it all goes downhill. Fast forward to December 2023, and Justin decided not to make his payment. Now, Porsche's coming for the entire $172,614.30 he owes, plus they want their interest, which is 10% per year. Imagine the pressure. That's over $170,000 hanging over his head, not to mention the legal fees, family drama, and the mounting stress of dealing with it all at once.
Happy birthday, Daddy.
But here's the real kicker: Porsche served him with the lawsuit papers in June, right in the middle of all the other chaos. The legal storm is only getting stronger, and it's looking like there's no way out. But y'all, that's not even the worst of it. As if his family couldn't get any crazier, King C. Diddy's youngest son is stepping in to take over the family's social media. With Diddy deep in legal trouble, King is now running Diddy's Instagram account, trying to keep the Combs brand afloat amidst all this chaos. But this move definitely raised some eyebrows because Diddy's social media has always been a platform for him to flex and keep his image polished. So it's no surprise that King would want to step in while his dad is busy dealing with the 2025 trial. This shift in responsibility could be a strategic move to maintain the family brand's presence during a time of intense legal and personal turmoil.
Now a son of embattled music mogul Sean Diddy Combs has been accused of sexual assault. A lawsuit filed in LA Superior Court on Thursday accuses Christian King Combs of sexually assaulting and possibly a woman in December 2022. The woman says it happened while she was working on a yacht that Diddy had chartered. This comes just over a week after homes owned by Diddy were raided in LA and Miami as part of a federal human trafficking investigation.
Christian Combs, Diddy's son, accused of assaulting a woman in looming lawsuit. Now, if you don't know, the lawsuit against Christian Combs has yet to be officially filed, but is currently in the works. According to attorney Tyrone Blackburn, the identity of Combs' alleged has yet to be revealed, and details surrounding the reported lawsuit are limited. So it looked like Christian Combs stunting like his daddy. They trying to take down the whole family now.
It seems like King is trying to salvage the Combs family's reputation while keeping their brand afloat during this period of intense scrutiny. His posts showcasing positive throwback videos and good energy are likely an attempt to remind people of the family's legacy and the positive impact they've had, countering the negative headlines surrounding them. With all the legal battles and drama, this could be a strategic move to stay relevant and manage the public image while Diddy deals with the mounting legal troubles. As for what's next, it's hard to say, but if the family can weather this storm, they may focus on rebuilding their brand, possibly with a renewed focus on more philanthropic or positive projects to help shift public perception. As the drama continues to unfold in the Combs family saga, it's clear that this is far from over. From the disturbing allegations surrounding Christian Combs to the mounting legal battles, lawsuits, and family chaos, the Combs name is being dragged through the mud in ways few could have predicted. The fact that Justin Combs is now facing serious financial and legal consequences, coupled with Diddy's own deepening troubles, has placed an enormous amount of pressure on the family. But amid all this turmoil, King Combs' decision to take control of the family's social media and keep the positive energy flowing could be a crucial step in trying to repair their public image. While the situation is undeniably complex and the challenges ahead are vast, it's clear that the Combs family isn't going down without a fight. Will they be able to reclaim their reputation and rebuild their empire? Only time will tell, but one thing is for sure, this saga is only just beginning. Thanks for tuning in to this intense and developing story. Stay connected for more updates as we continue to track the latest twists and turns in the lives of the Combs family. If you found this breakdown insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more celebrity news and in-depth coverage. See you in the next video.